And so here we are in the end. We got a brand new gateway to use. The dragon's been killed. It's been killed a couple times. We used that gateway to make the farm earlier. I've brought 12 villagers and 2 pillagers to the end. I just had them chase me in through the end portal with their crossbows, and then I ran around until they fell into the hole. You stand at the bottom of the hole, place a block and a trapdoor, and a slab. They can't shoot you, but they do keep trying until their crossbows break. Takes about half an hour, but once they have no crossbows, they're way easier to work with. Make sure you name tag them so they don't despawn. So now we can start on the farm. So the first thing you got to do is measure 30 blocks down from the bottom of the gateway. So this would count as 1. There will be some digging involved, but yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 7, 28, 29, and 30. And then from here, we're going to go out 22 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. You got to be careful in survival because you are probably going to be working out over the void. We got to go 18 more in either direction. I'm going to go that way so I have less digging, but again, be very careful you don't fall. So that counts as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. This is where we're going to start. This is the lowest part of the farm, so if you want to build a big pad to work on, feel free to. I'm in creative, I don't need to. So we'll place our chests here, just the 3 of them. Again, you should add more, but it's not hard to build a small room underneath, just coming out from the island. And then we'll add 9 hoppers as well. 3 going into each chest. They do fill up really quick. Couple glass over those so that we can still open them. And then we'll do just a ring of blocks around all of these guys. And then we got to measure 7 out from this ring. That includes these. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have to go up 1 and out 8. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then again, up 1 and out 8. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we got to go 5 across. 2, 3, 4, 5. And all the way back down. Once you're done doing all 4 directions like that, we do have to build walls on it. They don't have to be high, just at least 1 block. And again, careful you don't fall in. So I'm going to finish this, and I will be back when it's done. So now we've got all these in, and we could start on the collection chambers. So you're going to want to go up 2 and 5 wide. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and just come across with that. Then we got to add some signs and some more walls. Signs are just to stop the water or the lava all the way across. We'll go up 1 more. And if you place just 1 lava right in the middle, it should cover everything except just the corners, but that's okay. Golems are too wide. And we'll add 1 more row along the back here. 1 more row along the front. And some signs as well here just to stop the water. after we got our lava and signs in, we can add the water. So we're going to go 3 out. 1, 2, 3. 1 up, and then 7 more. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we'll carry that across all the way. And then we'll add the walls to this as well. We'll make them a couple blocks tall so that the golems can't escape. So now the golems can't jump out anywhere, and you can place your water up there. And it won't flow in, just catch the golems and push them in. So we'll do the same on this side. That's 1, 2, 3. We'll go up and do 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And across. And the walls. So now that we got this sort of shape, as you guessed, we're going to do it on the 3 other sides. And again, I'll be back when that's done. Now that we got all these in, I did switch to iron blocks because we got to do some measuring that's pretty important here. And it's easier to see with the iron blocks. But we'll come to one side, come to the very center block, and we're going to measure up 18. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So it's 18 up from that block. 1, 2, 3, 18. We're going to go 5 towards the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is where we'll start our beds. One bed right in the middle. Make sure that the head of it is facing and the bottom of it is on the 5th block over. 2, 3, 4, 5 is the bottom. Go 2 out on either side. Add a couple more beds and some composters. Make sure that you click the composters onto the beds, because if you click on a bed in the end, it's just going to explode. Not going to be fun time when you're working over the void. So after you got those, you can remove all these blocks. And then we'll come back over here. We'll go 4 up. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 10 out on either side, 2 wide. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And make it 2 wide the whole way across. 10 on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And a second row. And then from here, or anywhere along it, we're going to go up 1, 4 over, 4, and then we'll turn this into a single row all the way across, again just to stop the golems. these blocks. And I totally forgot, we have to count out to the middle where the pillager goes. So from the bottom where the 5th block was, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then we go 1 up. So it's the same sitting on top of where the bed is. And of course the same thing on all 4 sides. And now that we got this shape, we can start some of the redstone. So from either end, we're going to go over 2 and up 2. From the middle, over 1, up 1, over, and up 1. Remove a couple of these blocks. Same on the other side. We're going to go over 2, up 2, over 1, up 1, over, and up. And remove some of these blocks. We can place our sticky pistons and our tripwire in the string. Tripwire hook there. String goes all the way across. And again, don't fall off. Tripwire hook, so now that's connected. Place a piston above on either side. And we can do our slime as well. Then you can break the one in the middle. So just look for the bed, break the one in the middle. We can add some repeaters while we're here. Just 1 and 1, so that the tripwire powers that and pushes the golems. Same thing over here. Just 1 and 1. And we'll put some slabs on top, just to prevent any spawns. And the same thing over here. We'll add some torches just to prevent anything from spawning. Don't have to be pretty, it's just for spawns. And that's one side done, other than the villagers. We just gotta do the other sides and get the villagers in place. Now that we got all the beds and string, composters, and slime in, and made sure that they all do work, tripwire is kind of hard to see. We're going to add just the last little bit of redstone and the rails coming over here. So we'll add 2 blocks to the side of the bedrock. Make sure you're going towards the farm in either direction, but just towards it. We'll go up a few blocks. Make like a staircase of 4. Add 3 power rails so that the last one's on the ground there, on the flat part, and one regular rail going in, and 2 on top, and then just break that and replace it so you get the angled rails. From the tripwire block on both sides, we'll run this one all the way over. And we'll run this one just straight into it. Just like that. Coming from these blocks getting powered, we want a bunch of repeaters just on 3 every other block. And they should meet at the corner there. So I know coming back that that's that one. And that's on 3 as well. Just add some blocks in between. 1 more on 3, and 1 on maximum delay. Block in between. So that's this side done, other than the villagers and the pillagers. So we'll just go to the other side. You don't have to break the bedrock, use an ender pearl. When we're on this side, same kind of rails. 2 out, 1, 2, 3, 4 up. And this side just use regular rails the whole way. And break the top one. You can put a minecart on it, make sure that it works. Once you get to this side, you are on power track, so you gotta hold the button. And it looks like it works. We'll jump out, break the minecart, and we'll put the villagers in place. It is a little tricky to do. You can use minecarts, put them on a pad here. Once they're here, just stick 3 of them. Once it's nighttime, they'll go to bed. So let's set midnight, and they go to bed, and then break these blocks really quick. Same thing, you could get them up onto a pad that's just here. Doesn't even need to be very big. Wait till they find their beds. Break the blocks. Then they'll all go to sleep. You might not be doing this at night, so just wait until it's nighttime. Pillager's a little bit harder. So what I do is I get some kelp and some soul sand. And I know it's that block, so I may just come down. Go up a couple more, that's the block he's supposed to be standing on. And just make a water elevator. Soul sand at the bottom, kelp, and water. You can't place the kelp on the soul sand, so we'll fill it up with water, do kelp, and then replace it. I go 1 block above, so let's just block this off. Block that one, place the water so you get it flowing. Have it flow all the way down. Go back to the bottom and replace the bottom block with soul sand. Get a couple signs. And then use a minecart to get the pillager over here. Once he's over here, hopefully without the crossbow, you could kind of just shove him in. And he'll go up. You could go meet him on top. Oh, I should have blocked him in. There we go. So yeah, push the pillager in. Make sure he's not going to get out. Block the water, and again, make sure he's not going to get out. Let's try that one more. It's not an easy task, so it is good to have help. There he is. We'll break from the bottom so we can't jump out like that again. Get rid of this so he doesn't try to jump down. And then he's stuck in the middle. You could probably find an easier way to do it. I find that pretty easy. Again, minecart maybe, but he does have to be on the block that we measured out. And then just remove all this. And then before you could start the farm, maybe while he was up here earlier, you gotta block his view so that the villagers can sleep and they have to work. So you probably have to stay here for about 20 minutes just without the farm running. And I'm using Gnemboms carpet mod, which is linked in the description, so I can see what the villagers need. So they've slept, they have to work, and they have to be scared to spawn a golem. So we're just waiting for the work, which happens a couple times during the day. So we'll wait for that, and then we could start the farm. So you can see now they've slept and worked. They just need to be scared. This guy's here, but he can't see them, so he's not scaring. And then just remove the blocks around them, again from the bottom, so you don't make my mistake. And they should start spawning an iron golem. We'll get into our minecart, and we'll just kind of push our way through the first one. And now the farm is running. Takes a second to get it lined up with the right time. It takes a minute for it to get lined up with the correct time, but once it's going, it just keeps going. If it does happen to break, it should fix itself within 30 seconds. If it doesn't fix itself in a minute or so, they might have missed their sleep or their work time. So all you gotta do is block his face off again, like cover him up, give him 20 minutes, and then it should work perfect. Like, just then we almost missed one. Fixed itself though. But that's your farm done. Sit in the minecart, don't have to push any buttons, just leave it going. Just make sure you don't fill up those chests. Now I guess I will show you a big version that we're building on our server. It's gonna produce about 1.1 million iron per hour. It's a little more reliable than this one, but this is fine for a starter. And so this is the farm on a slightly bigger scale. It is a different layout. We had to do that to get the slightly better efficiency, but it's way bigger. And it still runs at just 30 MSPT on our server, as you can see in the top. So it's well above 20 TPS, and this does make just over 1.1 million iron ingots per hour. I think it's 1.4 million items if you include roses, as well as ours has an off switch, so if we need to hide the villagers from the pillager, because it does happen sometimes, it's pretty rare, but we've got one button shuts them all off, and then we have to wait the 20 minutes for the sleep or work. But it's a very simple farm, so building it at this scale is actually a doable thing, and I'm very excited to do so in survival. Anyways, that's the end of this video. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.